Hello. I'm doing a quick video just to show how I organize my files as a photographer. You're going to hear clicking in the background because my dogs are walking around behind me. Sorry about that. Um, so as a photographer, you really need, or just really anyone in general, you need to have your organized files when you have clients waiting on you and expecting to have everything nice and orderly. I've been in business for over 5 years now, and this is what I've come up with. It works best for me. Everyone is different, but this is what works for me. So you see right over here, I've got my hard drives that are plugged into my computer, and this is how I keep my organized files for a year. That just helps me to know, okay, what year was that? Even like with templates and like any workshops that I have, I organize them in my hard drives so I can go back to the year that I purchased that. So then I have my months. I organize by months and then by session. I use these little dots. I don't know if you have them on PC, but if you right click on that folder, you can tag it whatever color. I use yellow as in like it's active. That stands out to me. I used to use red and that stressed me out. So I use yellow, and then gray is finished. So with my mini sessions, this is how I organize those. Those are the most hectic. With any other session, I do the same thing just in smaller format. So here I've got my office files, and this is what I use to advertise as well as prep my clients. So I've got emails and stuff like that that I can just copy and paste and shoot those emails off. I also have my setup picture in here so that I can refer to that quickly if I need to in the next years. And then I have my this is my inclement weather email, but then I also have my prep guide for them, for my clients to send off. Okay, so after I do my sessions, I open a straight out of camera. This is where I dump all my files. So you've got your dates, and then these two are just extra. I'm actually going to end up deleting those. So I've got all my files in here, and I go through and call in Bridge. I also edit primarily in Adobe Camera Raw. I don't take many files into Photoshop. And see, these are the few ones that I had to come in here. A few of the kids had some major scratches on their faces or things like that that I needed to edit out, and so I've put those in here, and then I just shoot them right over to the finals. So I go over to the finals. Obviously, you can see that most of these are black or are grayed out. That means that they are sent off and complete. I just have 2 open right now that are sent off, but I'm just still waiting on the client to tell me which ones they want to purchase. So for an example here, let's just go to, I don't know. Let's go to the small family. Okay, so over here, we'll go over here to the small. So when I complete a session, I create a viewing gallery. The viewing galleries have, I'll show you. This is their viewing gallery. Their viewing galleries all have my watermark on them, as you can see. When they purchase a mini session, it's a price, it's $95. It's a really small price that works with my clientele, my demographic, and it's just worked for me having that price. They get 5 digital images with that. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. We've got sirens going off. Sorry if you can hear that. So they have 5 images. Obviously, you can see there's many more than 5 images here. And she also brought a prop in, specialty that she wanted me to stick in there. So, of course, I'm going to do that. So what they do is they can select those 5 images. Typically, there's a heart right here. Those that use Pixie Set know that a heart usually pulls up right here. I've turned off their favorites for this session because they're already completed. But they'll click their hearts to just select the ones they want. If they want to select more, there's a price per image that way. Or I also have, if they just want to purchase the entire gallery, I have a set price for that as well. So then they will tell me what they want, and then when I go over here are my finals. But what I do is when they tell me what they want, I will go to, hold on a second, I will show you here. In Pixie Set, here's their favorite activities, and I will open that up. So she selected more than 5, just a few more, and then I will export those names. I turn off their favorites so that they don't change those on me. It's just a security measure on my part. And then I also put their favorite list here in their file. So I have, here is what they've selected, and then I go ahead and create their download, and I upload that there for them in their gallery. What I also do is, as you could see at the beginning, open their gallery, it opens to their downloads. So they can go ahead and download that, but I always ask them to look over their download to make sure that's what they want. And then they can refer back to their full gallery. That's just because once they download, those are final. I don't let them go back and switch anything out because I am giving them images and not just prints. And so that would be less on me because they'll have an extra image. So that's just how I do it that way. And then how I keep it organized as far as who has done what. I have their phone and emails blacked out, and these are the additional dates that I have, but I'm only going to show you November 11th because those are the only ones that I blacked out their contact. So here's the names that I have. And then any notes, random notes I put down here. You could disregard that. So what I do is I send out their prep guide. This is before I even shoot. I have all their slots in, and then I send out their prep guide for them. After the shoot, I always send a post email out, just thanking them for their time and how I'm excited, and then what they can expect here on out as far as receiving their images in their viewing gallery. So then when I send their viewing gallery, I put a check. I also put how many images and what their total gallery would be. If I do any upsales, once I send the invoice out, if they've paid, and when I send their gallery, and when they've downloaded it. If for some reason I need to send any email reminders letting them know, like say that I've sent out their viewing gallery and it's been a week and they haven't looked at it, I will send out an email reminding them. If it's been a week and they haven't even looked at it, then I will go ahead and call them. Just because, especially for Christmas sessions, usually those are time sensitive because they want to get their emails or their letters sent out to friends and family. So that's pretty much what I do. Again, I go in and will mark these in my file, what has been done and what's still waiting on me. So I've got anything that's waiting in here, I make that little area, that cell is red. Obviously these are all done, except for these that have not been downloaded yet. But everything on my part has been finished. If it's been a couple weeks, I will shoot them an email reminder that they still have yet to download those, and I want them to be able to get their cards sent out, so it'd probably be best to download. That's just, accountability on both parts. I like to just have everything, dots, I's dotted and T's crossed type things when it comes to my sessions. So I just thought I'd send or make this for anyone who was wondering what I did. I've had quite a few inquiries this past few months about what I do. So instead of just responding to everyone or having multiple people keep coming to me, I can just send you to this video. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped. And like I said, this is just what works for me. Change however you want. If this doesn't work for you at all, it's really just whatever works for you. So